Alright, thank you so much for joining me. We are back. Looks like we gotta go here. We are in Rivenspire. And there's a guy here who wants to talk to us. Darian! Darian, what are you doing here?
What do we have here? I think I see a fellow lover of adventure, and I'm betting it's no accident that you're headed this way. Am I right? Have Rivenspire's troubles become your troubles too?
Yes, King Emmerich sent me to help restore order.
Ha! Easier said than done, I'm afraid. But I'm glad to hear Emmerich gives a damn. We thought maybe our dispatches weren't getting through. I was about to walk to Wayrest myself, but you saved me that trouble. And I suspect you can help me further. If you haven't noticed, Rivenspire's caught up in a civil war as bloody as old Rancer's rebellion. This time it's Baron Montclair. He's apparently decided he'll be the king of Shornhelm, whether the rest of the noble houses like it or not.
Baron Montclair started the Civil War.
Sure did. The bastard bribed the city guard, attacked the other nobles, and seized half of Shornhelm. Now Montclair's troops are all over, and the Shornhelm guard's getting its buttocks kicked. So, want to help me save the kingdom?
Oh, for you, Darian. Anything. Alright, you can count me in.
Think of the glory. It'll be just like Rancer's war. We'll rescue Rivenspire and the women will swoon. It'll be great, you'll see. Go on to Shornhelm's chapel and tell Countess Tamrith I recruited you to the cause. I'll be along as soon as I can.
Why did Montclair decide to attack now?
What makes tyrants do any of the things they do? Ambition? Glory? I certainly don't know. What I do know is that Montclair's forces have taken half the capital, and will soon take the rest of it unless the Shornhelm Guard gets some help.
What else can you tell me about Montclair himself?
Baron Wylan Montclair. Not much to say, really. Before this, he shared rule with two other noble houses, Dorel and Tamrith. Countess Tamrith says they were never very close, but she certainly wasn't expecting him to start a war.
Who is Countess Tamrith?
She's the head of one of the noble houses, young, but smart, and very devout. I'm told she studied in Stormhaven, and has Emmerich's favor. She's not unattractive either, but she is my current employer, so I try not to notice.
What have you been doing since we last met?
A little of this, a little of that. Lending my sword to just causes, flirting with the ladies. I've drank in every inn and tavern between here and Glenumbra. And I've beat my friend Scordo at cards every chance I get. It's great to see you again.
What happened during Rancer's War?
It was quite the talk of Tamriel at the time. Surprised you don't know about it. It was over 10 years ago. Our beloved High King insulted King Rancer of Shornhelm over some minor indiscretion. Rancer reacted poorly and declared war on Wayrest.
It was an actual war?
If you can call it that. Lasted about a year. Just long enough for Emmerich's troops to get a little exercise. When it was over, Rancer was dead and peace was restored to the kingdom. The Triumvirate of Nobles has been running Rivenspire ever since.
Alright, goodbye. Oh, looks like we're going this way. Real quick, let's pop up here while our character snarfs down some foods. Snarfy snarf. Interesting. Alright.
Two steps forward, two steps back.
Everybody's groaning. Oh my goodness. Oh. Hello.
You there, please. You must help me.
Good find, cohort.
What's up?
Help. Oh, please help me. We were attacked. They struck without warning. The backstabbing bastards.
Okay, calm down. Tell me what happened.
It was House Montclair, the traitorous curs. They caught us by surprise and showed not even a hint of mercy. Lieutenant Fairfax commandeered the old tower on the hill and dug in tight. The Shornhelm Guard won't go down without a fight.
What do you need me to do?
Lieutenant Fairfax sent me to gather healing supplies from our wagons, but one of those Montclairs got the drop on me. Can you get the supplies and take them to the lieutenant? I'll see if I can get word about this to the rest of our troops.
Sure, I'll go get the healing supplies.
Lieutenant Fairfax needs those healing supplies. A lot of our soldiers were wounded in the surprise attack.
Can you tell me more about the attack?
What's to tell? We were on patrol, watching for more of Montclair's mischief. When we stopped to check on Hinault's farm, we were ambushed. We knew Montclair had troops, but we never expected that he had a damned army.
What does House Montclair hope to gain by all this?
My opinion? He wants to be the king of Rivenspire, just like that madman Rancer. Lieutenant Fairfax retreated to the old tower on the hill. We're holding Montclair's soldiers off, but we need to get our wounded troops back on their feet again.
Oh, nice. Dead bodies. Dead bodies. Alright, looks like we're going this way. So we're dumped into the middle of a civil war.
I never tell the truth to those unworthy of it.
I never tell the truth to those who are unworthy of it. I guess. They had to kill the horses too. Ugh. The inhumanity. I should mention, I am pretty sure this is a completely new map to me. Yeah, it is, because I don't have the dungeons discovered. I don't remember at what point of my gameplay this was when I played, I believe my second time, but I stopped before I came here, so this is completely new to me.
Speak up and talk fast. After that surprise attack, I'm not feeling very trusting or hospitable towards strangers.
Hey, I recovered your healing supplies.
Our healing supplies? Eloise could certainly use those. All right, I'll order them to unlock the tower door. But understand this. If you betray us in any way, I'll kill you myself and toss your lifeless body from the top of the tower.
Fair enough.
Unlock the tower door.
I need help.
What do you want? Can't you see all these wounded? All this blood? I feel like I'll never be clean again, and I still have so much to do here.
I brought you some healing supplies.
Divines be praised. Thank you so much. With these supplies, I can properly tend to the wounded.
Anything else I can do to help?
If you're willing to help, I won't say no. I'm worried about the Hinault family. We haven't seen them since the battle started. I want to check on them, make sure they're all right. But I don't want to navigate a horde of Montclairs on my own.
Sure, I can accompany you.
That's what I was hoping you'd say. Lieutenant Fairfax doesn't want anyone to leave the tower. But I'm sure he'll agree to let me go if you accompany me. Give me a moment to finish tending to these soldiers, and I'll meet you outside.
I'll meet you outside when you're ready.
I just need a moment. I'll meet you outside.
How did you survive the initial attack?
Just because I'm a healer doesn't mean I don't know my way around a battlefield. I kept my head low, followed orders, and took care of the wounded. Thankfully, I had a few supplies, but what you brought me is a godsend.
Okay, I'm not... My fox just walked over to the fire and trailed smoke for a second. Alright, it looks like there might be something to read here. I can't tell for sure. Maybe not. Nope.
I'm here. Talk to me when you're ready to check on the Hinault family.
Okay, and one...
Where are you going?
I'll be right back. Just hold on. Huh. Alright. I was looking for this book, but I don't see it. Maybe it's underground.
Somebody!
Oh, there you are. Are you ready to try again?
Yep, let's go.
Give me a moment to finish what I'm...
Okay, sorry.
I'm here. Talk to me when you're ready to check on... I'm ready when you are.
Let's go.
Follow me and stay close. It's not that far.
Alright, lead on.
This is the Hinault farmhouse. Why don't you go up and see if anyone is home?
Go away! We don't want any trouble!
We're here to help. Are you alright in there?
Are we all right? Soldiers have invaded our farm, and you're asking if we're all right? What is this? Some kind of trick so you can take our house too?
I'm here with the Shornhelm guard. I can get you to safer place.
And I should just believe you and open this door? I don't think so. If you really want to help, bring me weapons to arm my family with. Once we can properly defend ourselves, I'll happily open this door.
Alright, I'll get you some weapons.
Not just any weapons, you hear me? I need a two-handed sword. And one-handed swords for my wife and oldest son. My younger son needs a bow. And my daughter, she insists on having a pair of daggers. Bring the weapons back here when you have them.
Genovi makes a good point, but I think I can help. Come talk to me when you have a moment. One thing you can always count on after a battle. Lots of extra weapons. I saw some of the soldiers tossing weapons into the barn. You should be able to find everything Genovi asked for in there.
You're not coming with me?
You can handle this on your own. There's fresh blood inside the farmhouse. Can't you smell it? I need to collect my healing supplies from the tower so I can help Genovi and his family.
Very well. I'll find weapons while you get your healing kit. We'll meet back here.
Right. Good. Whatever. The sooner we get this done, the sooner I can get something to eat. Suddenly I'm starving.
Red flag. Red flag. Okay. Show your shit. You can't swing a dead cat around here? We got trouble? What kind of phrase is that? When I'm saying that, it's because one of the NPCs, usually the soldiers are making that statement, but you can't hear them, or there's no subtitles for them when they're talking, so... I'll take the... Oh no. Oh no. Are they vampires? Because I just realized she could smell the blood. The fresh blood, and then she said she's suddenly starving. Does that mean she's a vampire? But no, she's out in the sun.
Meritoriously.
Keep your weapons sharp and close. have an accord. Tremendous!
The door is unlocked.
I'm not sure I can stand much more of this. Bodies, the blood. I wanted to save this family, but look what happened. It feels like everything has suddenly gone wrong.
Tell me what happened.
I don't know. I came back and found that the door was open. Genovi must have sacrificed himself so the rest of the family could escape. But blessed Arche, why did they open the door?
I collected the weapons Genovi asked for.
The weapons? Of course. It's just the enormity of it all. It's frazzled my nerves. But the rest of the Hinault family, you have to find them. Before you go, I have to tell you something. The dead, they sometimes return as blood fiends.
The blood fiends? Is that what did this?
I'm not sure, but the lieutenant thinks the Montclairs are responsible. If any of the Hinaults were killed, you have to burn their bodies. Take this torch and start with Genovi. Then collect his ashes so his family can give him a proper burial.
I tried looking at her eyes, but to see if they looked extra red, but I didn't say, oh, not the baby. Not the baby cradle.
No, please. Leave me alone. I haven't done anything.
Don't worry, I'm here to help you.
You were the one who came to the door? Who my father sent off to get weapons for us? He should have trusted you.
What happened at the farmhouse?
I wasn't close enough to hear, but someone knocked on the door and convinced my father to open it. That's when the screaming started. And the blood. I panicked. Probably would have died myself if not for Joan.
Here, take the daggers your father asked for and get to the Shornheld guard camp.
I feel better with these in my hands. I just wish you would have made it back sooner. Then maybe my father would still be alive.
We can use this.
Where am I looking?
Please, don't hurt me. I don't want to die. Wait. You're not the creature that attacked my father. You're not even one of the Montclairs.
You're one of Genovi's sons? I'm here to rescue you.
Too little, too late, stranger. If you had come to us before that monster knocked on our door, maybe things would be different.
Monster? What monster?
Instead, my father... She knocked on the door. She sounded concerned, said she was there to help. When my father opened the door, he was attacked. He yelled for us to run. I heard my father's screams. They followed me as I ran.
Here, take this sword and get to the Shornheld guard camp.
The sword. Just like my father requested. Oh, I wish he had just let you in. You could have saved him. I'll run to the Shornhelm guard. Please, find the rest of my family. We got separated in the confusion.
You mentioned a monster?
She knocked on our door. She sounded concerned, said she was there to help. When my father opened the door, he was attacked. He yelled for us to run. I heard my father's screams. They followed me as I ran.
I think I called it right. I think this is secretly about vampires. Yep.
To Apocrypha with you.
Quality material makes for quality goods.
I heard him, but I just didn't see him. The crows attacking the landing on the dead bodies. Well, that's a bit disturbing.
Going to need a moment. I'm not a young man.
There you are. Have you seen Heloise? Some of the Hinaults have arrived. But I haven't seen Heloise since she ran off with her healing kit.
I haven't seen her since I left the farmhouse to look for the Hinault family.
Well, she hasn't come back yet, and I'm starting to worry. I think she's ill and trying hard not to show it. Hopefully she'll be back soon. For now, go inside and check on the Hinaults. I promised to send you to them when you arrived.
Right.
It's good to see you again, my friend. The Shorenhelm Guard has been helpful, but my mother and little brother have yet to arrive. By any chance, did you happen to find them while you were out there?
I'm sorry, your mother and brother won't be coming back.
I was afraid that was going to be the case. I'll try to be strong. For my sister. I just wish I could bury them in the family graveyard. I won't sleep easy until that's done.
Here, take their ashes.
Thank you. We'll bury these as soon as my sister calms down. Oh, wait a moment. Someone's coming in. No. No, it can't be. Not you!
Divines, protect us! It's the monster!
Stay back, foul creature!
Monster? What did I...
She's a blood fiend! She entered our farmhouse and killed our father!
No. That can't be true.
There are many wonderful herbs growing throughout the northwest region of Tamriel. Here's some of the best for use in healing poultices. Okay. Cool. This bag holds an array of healing poultices, tinctures, herbs, bandages, and other components, generally used by a healer. books, papers, healing supplies, and a few personal items fill this pack. Some of the papers have Heloise's name upon them. And, these are the notes of Heloise Monette. Healer for the Shornhelm Guard. I've set up a temporary healing center in the old tower located in Holnot Farm. Here, I am treating the injuries suffered by Shornhelm Guard soldiers in the aftermath of an unwarranted attack by forces bearing the color and tabards of House Montclair. Allard Barry stab wound to the right abdomen, applied a healing poultice, and wrapped the wound tightly. Fania Daron took an arrow to her right arm, just above the elbow. Applied a healing poultice and wrapped the wound tightly. She should be ready for duty as needed. Marbu Dugat, sword slash across the stomach, exposed his intestines and he lost much blood. I have done what I can, but I do not believe he will last the night. Leobert, a spear punctured his left lung. I've given him a tincture to relieve his pain, but there's little more I can do for him. I expect the end to come quickly. Rolbert, I have not determined the exact nature of his wound, for it doesn't resemble any weapon I am familiar with. If I didn't know any better, I say he was gutted by the claws of a large animal. I have applied healing tinctures to the wound, and remarkably, it appears to be closing. I'll need to watch Rolbert closely to see if there are any adverse effects. Peacox? Another strange wound, this one alongside the left side of the neck and down the back, appears to be a combination of bites and scratches, but the soldier claims he doesn't remember how the wounds were afflicted. He burns with fever, and nothing I have provided has yet to alleviate his discomfort. Vivi, a soldier, received a shallow cut across her right side and should be capable of returning to duty immediately. However, she claims that the wound burns and her stomach hurts. Is she faking these symptoms, or did I miss something in my examination? I must also report that I was apparently hurt as well, though I don't remember how. I discovered a deep scratch along my left arm, as though something with long, sharp nails drew a line down my arm. The cut isn't that serious, which is why I haven't informed Lieutenant about it, but it does burn. I find myself unusually hungry, although food doesn't appeal to me. Called it. Is that a badger? It's a skeever.
Someday you'll make something surprising with that.
I don't want to play with this.
Stendar. What's wrong with me?
You are turning into a blood fiend. I'm so sorry.
Please, stay back. I'm so hungry and I don't want to hurt you.
Oh, she's got the vampire eyes. Heloise, you need to talk to me. Tell me what happened.
I think Hinault's son is right. I think I did attack his father.
Why do you think that?
I'm not sure. My memory comes back to me in flashes. I smell blood, so fresh and strong. I've just been so hungry. I think I consumed Genovi's blood. Why am I so hungry?
When did this begin?
Begin? I don't know. Days ago? Weeks? No. I was scratched. During the battle with the Montclairs. I remember a snarl. Something touched my arm. I forgot about it until I noticed the deep scratch while I was tending to the wounded soldiers.
What do you think we should do?
Since then, I've been dreaming while I'm awake. Dream about teeth and blood. So much blood. I can smell it all around me. I'm hungry. So hungry.
What do you think we should do?
I'll go away. Far away. I'll find a place to hide. Someplace where I can't hurt anyone. I don't trust myself. Stendar, help me. I'm so hungry.
Oh, I'm torn. I'm friendly to the vampires, because most of them, if they get themselves under control, are, fine. Alright, I'm going to let her go. Alright, I'll let you go.
I can do this. I can control it. It's only when I get hungry that I lose control. I'll live in the wilderness, far from people. I'll survive on animals. Never people. Never. I'm sure I can control it.
Alright, then go. I'll tell the lieutenant what happened.
Lieutenant Fairfax. Sometimes I thought he had a fondness for me. I hope he didn't. I really hope he hated me. I can't think about what might have been. Tell him not to look for me. I want him to hate me with all his heart.
Another chance at perfection.
So is this whole area going to be about vampires? I'm not against. I actually like the vampires. There's a chest over here.
Coin, plunder, commerce.
Sorry, Xander.
Where's Heloise? Is she all right? Does she need help?
Something was wrong with Heloise. She decided to go away to help. She decided to go away to keep people safe.
I knew something was wrong. I tried to get her to talk to me. Maybe I could have done something and then she'd still be here. But she's alive, right? I mean, that's something. When this business with Montclair is over, I'll find her. I'll bring her back.
My sister and I are going to bury our family. We'd be honored if you accompanied us.
Oh, sure, you bet.
Marek would come here to play all the time. It made Mother so nervous. She hated these ruins.
I remember Father's ghost stories. He tried to scare us into staying away. But the stories just made Marek more interested.
Things are going to be so different now that they're gone. Thank you for coming with us. I feel safer with you nearby.
Quality material makes for quality goods.
What happened to our family is terrible. But as the bards say, life goes on. My sister and I came up here to, well, to give them a proper burial.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you. I have one last favor to ask of you, though. Would you bury our family's ashes? Mela and I think it would be appropriate, considering all you've done for us.
I'd be honored to help.
Father was strong, steady. He held our family together. Just place my family's ashes.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to, but your hitbox was in my way.
Mother was our rock. I loved her so much. I miss you, Marek. You were a spoiled brat, but I loved you.
Aww.
Blessed Arche, please sanctify our family and the ground they rest in. Let them find peace and keep them safe. Well, my family is at peace now. Thank you so much for your help. You'll always be a friend of the Hinault family.
What will you and your sister do now?
I'm not sure. There are so many memories here, but we can't keep the farm in good order with just the two of us. Mela and I might travel for a while. Visit Shornhelm, or Wayrest. We'll make a new life for ourselves, thanks to you.
Alright, we got them going.
We can use this.
Dellen's mill used to grow the sweetest berries in the spring. I wonder where we'll get them from now.
Oh, during a civil war, we're worrying about the berries. I guess whatever keeps you grounded.
Selling, buying, trading right here.
What?
Okay, can you, what's going on with you, girlfriend?
Not much longer now. All right, the Countess has given us our orders. Let's head west and see if there's any truth to those disturbing rumors.
Oh, those guys. Make a run for it.
You sent the guard west to chase a rumor? We need those troops to protect Shornhelm.
Only some of them, Baron. My father would have done the same. Captain Genevieve will discover the truth and report back.
Countess, Baron, please. We must remain focused. As long as Montclair controls the upper city, the whole region remains at risk.
How can we trust you, Count Ravenwatch? Your friendship with Montclair is well known. What did you offer those captains to betray us?
I care for the Count even less than you, Baron, but he hasn't done anything to warrant such accusations. Yet.
We must end this debate and take action. Make an example of the two traitors and retake the upper city. How can the two of you not see that?
I do not disagree, Baron, but we need to proceed with caution. There is more to this situation than meets the eye. I know I make you both nervous. Perhaps we should continue this after our blood has cooled?
The mention of
Mind
blood.
your tempers, gentlemen. We have a visitor. Come forward, friend, and state your business.
Bah! You both try my patience. I can almost understand what drove Montclair to abandon our triumvirate.
Jeez.
I returned to Shornhelm after my father's death to find a city divided and our land in peril. Baron Dorell means well, but he'd rather rush forward than take a moment to examine the path ahead. But what brings you to Rivenspire, friend?
I'm actually here to help.
Of course. The light provides as always. Baron Montclair is changed. We need to find out what has driven him to this perilous course of action. A letter? A journal? We need something to give us more insight into why he has betrayed us.
Baron Dorell mentioned something about traitors?
2 Shornhelm Guard officers. They defected to Montclair's side and helped him take over the upper city. Look for Orlazog Grayarzal and Juberic Gain. Perhaps you can deal with these traitors and discover Montclair's motivations. Baron Dorell can tell you more.
Was Montclair always this ambitious?
Ambitious? I suppose he was no more or less so than any house noble. My father never liked the man, though. But to change so drastically? To put innocent people in harm's way? I pray for the wisdom to understand our foe.
Do you think Montclair seriously wants to start a war?
I suppose he hopes we will surrender and agree to his terms. But that's not going to happen. Neither House Tamrith nor House Dorell will give in to such outrageous demands. And I know the High King won't allow such treachery to go unpunished.
Do you and Baron Dorell argue a lot?
The Baron sees me as a child, and I find him to be a pompous ass. Light grant me patience. I know that he wants to appear strong, in control, but we need to peer into the shadows and determine what has led to Montclair's bold actions.
Who is Verandis Ravenwatch?
House Ravenwatch is an old Rivenspire family. As for Verandis, I do not like the man. Be that as it may, and despite his long friendship with Montclair, the Count seems genuine in his willingness to help. He cares deeply about our people.
Right. So. No, don't steal. We'll be good. For now. I may 100% change my mind later. But known to happen. Oh, one quick second.
Find those traitors and make them pay. Let's show everyone what it means to betray the city of Shornhelm.
The Countess said you could tell me more about the situation?
Situation? What's to tell? Baron Montclair betrayed all of Shornhelm and has taken over half the city. People have been killed or injured, property destroyed. And now Montclair has demanded that we surrender and crown him King of Rivenspire.
Why do you think Montclair is doing this?
Now you sound like the Countess. Who cares why he wants to be king? The only thing that matters is that we stop him before he takes over all of Shornhelm. The man is a cad and a coward. I will never bend my knee to him. Never.
What can you tell me about Urich, Gain, and Orlazag?
I don't know what Montclair promised them, but we can't let such disloyalty go unpunished. We must show resolve in this matter. We must deal harshly with these traitors. They'll be in the upper city, probably in the barracks or Montclair Manor.
Do you and the Countess argue often?
She's young and inexperienced. She hesitates, turns to prayer instead of her own good sense. A ruler has to think and act, not pray to bloody Arche for every little thing. If we hesitate in this, we'll surely lose everything we hold dear.
Right, fair enough. I actually agree with him. But don't impulsively react either. Ladies of the Green, we've read that. Okay. My camera's acting a bit. Oh, wait. Okay, I was blaming the camera. It was me. Gwendith? What are you doing here,
If you could
Gwendith?
spare a few moments, my master would like to have a word with you.
Why are you skulking around up here, Gwendith?
Who's skulking? I'm praying. All devout I am, just like a Seld. Oh, not really. I wanted to eavesdrop on the Baron and the Countess. I must say the acoustics in this place are really quite spectacular.
Perhaps I should tell the Baron and the Countess you were spying on them.
Now why would you go and do that? I'm just like you. I'm merely here to help. Now remember, you never saw me.
Gwendith. We've met Gwendith before. I don't remember which area. I don't even think it was this faction. I think it was the other faction. I think we helped her, I want to say master, but I don't think he was his master. I think he was the son of the master. And the son was defecting from the father because the father was killing needlessly. And the son was like, oh, I don't like that. Even though they were all vampires. And I think she was a newly turned vampire. I'm pretty sure that's how that story went. It's been a long time. We played that so long ago. I need like a bullet point spreadsheet to keep track of all these NPCs we get introduced to. I love it. Don't get me wrong. It's a lot to remember. And this game, like many other games, has this bad tendency to introduce you to NPCs in these grand stories, but they never, they go by so quickly. Okay, it's not in here. I thought it was one long building. Must be the inn. Are you attached to the inn, lady? Yeah, you are. I see. The Dead Wolf Inn. Oh. Not the most fabulous names, is it?
She'll come back. She has to.
Nicolene?
You? What are you doing here? Forget it. I know we've had our differences in the past, but I need your help.
Oh, we met Nicolene all the way in the beginning of this faction. Remember when we were on the ship and we had to make the choice whether to break the relic in Strasmaca. I think it was either Break. Pretty sure it was Break. But anyway, here she is again. That whole crew, because we went against their wishes, they became angry with us. And didn't want to be her friend anymore. Okay, tell me what's wrong.
It's Colleen. She's missing. She was supposed to meet me back here hours ago, and, well, it's been too long. I think something's happened to her. No. I know something's happened.
Okay, tell me what's going on.
We're tracking a spy, Naruk. He worked for King Faharjad until he turned on the Covenant. Now he's inciting war. Colleen left to meet Sigil, a contact with info on Naruk. They were to meet outside town off the road. She hasn't come back.
Alright, I'll go look for Colleen. You stay here in case she returns.
I appreciate your help, but don't think this changes anything. We're working together for the good of the Covenant. That's it!
So you're working for King Faharjad now?
Colleen is. I'm working for her. King Faharjad asked Colleen to come after Naruk personally. He trusts her. We don't want anyone finding out one of the king's spies has gone rogue.
If you're here, what became of the spearhead?
She's still sailing. Master Kassan is at the helm while we're away. We've done so well against the Dominion that there's rumors King Faharjad's going to promote Colleen soon. I hope so. She deserves it. She's done nothing but good for the Covenant.
Tell me more about Naruk.
He's a spy. Or he was until King Faharjad joined the Covenant. The king recalled his spies to Sentinel. Naruk refused. He's founded his own group, the Children of Yokuda. They think the Redguard should rule Bretons and Orcs, not ally with them.
And how are you doing?
I buried my brothers. I didn't have enough for graves, but Colleen helped me. She knows what it means to sacrifice for the Covenant. I don't want to talk about it.
Fair enough. Since we're not friends and all. So as a friendly reminder to dip back into that quest, when we first started the game in Strasmaca, we had to hunt down a relic, and we could either give Colleen and that crew the relic, and the thing is they also saved us too as well. We were in the middle of the ocean drowning or something. They saved us, and we did this couple of lands with them, ran with them, and then she was tasked with finding this relic, and she asked us to give her the relic, but I chose to destroy the relic because by this time, with our experience in Tamriel, we know that nothing good comes from relics given to one person. They'll always become corrupt or something happens, and they're always used in a way that destroys more than it helps. So I decided to get rid of the relic, and that upset Colleen, and we parted ways. And yeah, here we are. Again, that whole thing of needing a spreadsheet to keep track of all the quests. I wasn't kidding. Okay, where am I going? Okay, where am I going? Alright, we are popping out. Okay. Works for me.
Only the finest merchandise.
I think I'm gonna do it. I was looking at the time, but I think we got time. I think we've got time to do it. We have time to pick Ancestor Silk. We have time to run one more
you'll
quest.
Make something surprising
right?
with that.
How the flip do I get out of this town?
What do you want?
Nothing, other than to pick this blessed thistle. Why is there so much yelling happening? Goodness. crafty Larissa.
Oh, what a pleasant surprise.
Larissa, you're Sigil.
Don't blame me, my dear. I don't pick the fake names. If I'm Sigil, that makes you Arrowhead. It also makes you very late.
Oh, but I'm not Arrowhead. Could that be a name for Captain Colleen?
Colleen's here? Well, that makes sense. When one of your spies turns on you, it's best not to spread it around town. King Faharajad would want someone he trusts. Seeing as you're here and she's not, I take it Colleen's gone missing?
Yes, any idea on how to find her?
None save the old-fashioned kind. We'll talk to the city guards. If Colleen left Shornhelm, someone was bound to see her. You don't strut like her and not attract attention. If Naruk nicked her, we're in trouble. He's not a nice man.
No, we're gonna do the pleasantries first. How have you been?
There's still a market for sensitive goods, and I'm doing well enough. Might even have enough for another ship soon if Telenil keeps working his magic. This job was supposed to put me over the top. Guess that'll have to wait.
How's your crew doing?
Meekog's off with Lambour. The whole relic fuss never sat right with him. Herden and Daragor are still with me, along with Telenil. We left Colleen's crew shortly after the Dominion hit Daggerfall. I like my sailing without giant fireballs.
How is Jakar doing? Okay, what is dinging?
Funny story. Irian sends me letters. She says Jakarn's taken a fancy to me. She says he even wrote me a poem. I told him flat out I wasn't interested, but that seemed to have the opposite effect. He's turned into a lovelorn fool, Irian says.
Well, does he have a chance?
The man is easy enough on the eyes, but I'm not looking for a fling right now. Jakarn may think he's in love, but I know his kind too well. We'll see if he's still interested when I have my own ship.
Have you heard anything from Narumo?
Oh yes, Vimy sends letters. She's quite the gossip. Naramo's dig off Stonefall's dried up, but he found mention of ruins in the Alakir Desert, so he's headed there next. I've never understood what's so interesting about a bunch of missing dwarves.
What do you know about Naruk?
He's got a mess of sworn swords camped in the sewer beneath Shornhelm. Children of Yokuda. They're planning something nasty. I was going to sell my info to Arrowhead, but now that you're here, I seem to be working for free. Shame, really. Walk with Akatosh.
I wouldn't have begged her for a follower of Akatosh.
Wonderful day for a blood fiend attack. What can I do for you, citizen?
Has a Redguard woman come through here? She was wearing a flower in her hair.
I did see a woman like that. Hard to miss her. Strode up the road like she owned the place. She came back shortly with another Redguard, shifty-eyed sort, spoiling for a fight. I confronted them, but the woman assured me everything was fine.
Did you see where they went?
They headed for Shornhelm. Didn't watch them after that. My eyes stay on the roads nowadays. Never know when a blood fiend will want a snack.
Okay.
Dark times are upon us, friend. My family struggles to survive while our beloved nobles bicker ceaselessly about the most meaningless things. I tell you, just the thought of it makes my stomach want to heave.
I'm looking for an angry man and woman with a flower in her hair. Have you seen them?
Don't recall. But if you're looking for someone, you should go roust lazy Ludipi. He never misses a coin purse.
Alright, thank you.
I didn't do it. Whatever it was.
I'm looking for a woman with a flower in her hair. She was with a man. Did they come this way?
Oh, I might have seen them, sure. But maybe I didn't. Memory's not so good anymore.
Would this refresh your memory?
Oh, aye. That'll do it. They went inside the house behind me and didn't come back out. Seeing as the house is abandoned, you make of that what you will.
Alright.
Oh, I'll handle that. I do love playing with locks.
Oh, hey, Crafty Rissa. Nice of you to show up.
See you below.
Oh, Naruk's already left. You'll never get it.
Shornhelm's substructure include many interconnected cisterns, a honeycomb of pocketed caches, which is connected to every potable well within the city. Many of them leak into each other as a consequence of age and shoddy craftsmanship, but only one distributes water on the grander scale. This cistern is referred to as the master source, as it allows flow from an underground river directly into every small cistern in the city. To open the distribution channels, you must first open both sluice gates, and then turn the winch to start the external water flow. To clear the cistern before distribution of any residual water, close both sluice gates, and then turn the winch. This will flush all water from the system in a matter of days.
Damn it. That's Colleen. See to her. I'll keep watch.
Where? Here? Here. That wasn't Colleen, though.
Help me walk out of here, and then we'll deal with Naruk.
What happened, Colleen?
Naruk saw through me. I'm not cut out for spycraft. He had questions, and figured torture would loosen my tongue. He doesn't know me very well.
What's Naruk planning?
He didn't tell me. But I saw barrels of poison and a sewer map. He's going to poison the water below Shornhelm.
Wasn't Naruk a Covenant spy? Why would he do that?
He wants to start a war. Force King Faharajad to conquer the Bretons and Orcs. In his twisted way, he's doing what he feels is right for Alakir. Let's kill him, shall we?
Yeah, let me help you up.
Captain! What happened?
Easy, Nicolene. I'm fine.
You're not fine! Who did this to you? I'll kill them!
Get me a healing potion, and we'll kill them together.
Fine. Drink this, now!
Poor Nicolene.
Oh, much better. Oh, that's better.
Where can I find Naruk?
The sewer's beyond the Fighters Guild. I saw it on his map. Follow me. There's no time to waste.
No, mark his location on my map and I'll go deal with the poison.
Naruk can't be far. Go after him. We'll stop the poison.
Oh, shoot. Okay, good. I broke it. The Manifesto of Make Way. In order to survive and thrive, we must foment a perpetual vortex of agitation, a final and irrevocable statement of our will. Only this will bring the correction of the true ways of our Yucatan heritage, a redress of the weakness which has pervasively trickled into our hearts. It is the right of those who suffer from weakness to refuse allegiance to it, and those who bring it forth. Make way, make way, make way.
Lock the cistern gates. We'll keep them off the wind. Watch your back, Nicolene.
I am. I'm also watching yours.
Don't get cocky.
Well, don't get dead.
This isn't going to be remotely fun.
Apocrypha, take you!
Flank, now!
Extraordinary. Astounding. Congratulations.
Everything. You die here.
I can't help but notice that they all look sort of similar to Colleen. You can fish down here.
After we murder these sons of dogs, drinks are on me.
Foul fishing. Alright, I'm curious. Hold on. Yeah, it's just slaughterfish. Alright, up we go.
Oh, good. Someone new. I was worried that business would be slow, what with the rumors of war.
Buying, selling, I've got what you need.
I knew you'd be back. I also know Naruk is dead. Thank you. Yet again, you've stopped a threat to the city and the Covenant.
So it's over?
Without Naruk, the children of Yakuta will crumble. No one can say King Faharajah did not deal them justice. The Daggerfall Covenant is safe, and so am I, thanks to you. Now, have a drink with us and celebrate our victory.
I guess I'm forgiven.
I've got what you need!
I suppose saving a city is worth a drink. I'm not sure I can ever forget what happened to my brothers because of what you did, but you saved Colleen. You saved Shornhelm too. I can't discount that. I guess we'll just have to learn to live with each other.
I didn't kill your brothers, though. And you don't know if I gave you that relic, would it have really saved your brothers? Seriously, jeez.
Nicolene and I will be headed back to the Sentinel soon enough. Until then, you should stay and have a drink with us.
Okay, well, I guess I'm forgiven for my transgressions.
I heard that someone killed all the cultists and saved the weird tree.
Yeah, someone did do that. I wonder who.
Just enjoying some time alone. I'd rather keep it that way, thank you.
Buying, selling, trading.
I beg of you.
All right, I think I'll be back with another episode. Thank you guys for keeping me company.